to support every other auto repair shop we can. But when we see obvious signs of failure or obvious repairs that have been overlooked, we must address them with our owners, much to the disappointment and dismay that some of them may find. This morning is one of those cases. This morning we had a regular client come in. His Jeep is 26 years old, it has 145,000 miles on it, and he's the original owner. He's been taking it to the same oil change facility for 15 years because they take great care of him. Or at least that's what they tell him. Let's take a look and see what we found today. Transfer case output seal leaking. The transfer case drain plug and fill plug have both been painted with epoxy so that they don't leak anymore because they're both leaking from the seam of the transfer case. The transmission mount on the vehicle is physically broken. We can actually grab it and shake our vehicle around. The seam where the transmission meets the transfer case is leaking transmission fluid. Interesting. The entire bottom of the vehicle is completely covered in oil. We start chasing it up towards the front. We find on the side of the engine coagulated coolant that looks like it's been here for years. We trace higher up on the engine. We can actually visibly see right there where the head gasket is externally leaking. Looks like it has been for quite a few years. And we can see this directly from below, right where we would be changing the oil if we were those generic oil change guys. So I figured we'd keep going. We found that there's a brand new aftermarket steering pump in the vehicle. Brand new and leaking. Steering gearbox is leaking. Let's take a look up top and see what else we can find. And here's what we found. On the top of the engine, the water pump is not only leaking, but has inch-thick, built-up, dried coolant right down here in this pocket. Looks like it may have been there for literally decades. I've never seen one with this much buildup on it, ever. I've serviced just about 2,200 of these vehicles. For one last final check, we always just like to check the oil, be 100% sure. We're a solid 1.5 low. Thanks, Grease Monkey. I'm Saul Reisman, owner of Saul's Automotive. We can be reached 365 days a year at 303-919-7769.